It's Almost Live with Squeamish and Dixie Lee. On today's show, our dynamic duo are in Nova Scotia for Dixie Lee's send-off. Today's guests include IBM Halifax's Rick Power, 13-year-old fiddling sensation Andrew Tunard, former volunteer Jason Archabal, and an appearance via satellite from our own Mrs. Altham. And now, fresh from their Sea King helicopter, it's Squeamish and Dixie Lee.
To our very last show on Almost Live with Squeamish Dolphin and my good friend Dixie Lee Heifer. It's been quite a run, hasn't it, Dixie Lee?
15 years. I can't believe it's passed already.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, it's actually 14 years, 9 months, 2 days, 6 hours, 33 seconds, but who's counting?
Thanks a lot.
Now, today's show will feature, it's an all episode. It's a great way to send off. I'm going to have a little sip of my lovely nectar here. It's a send-off of those unsung heroes of the world, Dixie Lee. Of course, we're talking about volunteers. Those people who give so unselfishly of their time.
It's quite a great way to end the show, actually. Volunteers, they're so happy, they're so upbeat, they're needed everywhere.
Yes, absolutely. And I must say, it's great to be here in this place. Where are we here?
This is Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, of course. It's a wonderful state. It's one of the most lovely states I've ever been in.
It's not a state. It's not a state. I told you that all the way here. I said it's not a state. Don't screw up with that. This is a province.
A province.
It's a province.
I stand corrected. Excuse
That's right.
me. It's a province.
And you know what? You know that show you did, that other show?
Yes, yes.
Well, if you would have asked me a geography question, I would have been fine. Just fine.
Here we go.
I am the queen of geography. But the other stuff, that stupid question you started with, my gosh. Anyhow.
They always know the answers after the show is over. Isn't it typical? Yes, it's great to be here in this lovely province of Nova Scotia, where I'm told, in fact, it's known as the volunteer capital of the world.
Did you know that?
$2 billion in the economy, thanks to volunteers. That's written on my sheet.
I know, and I was stealing your line, so I'll stop already.
All right.
Okay, but did you know that 1 in 3 people in Nova Scotia volunteer?
I did not know that.
And did you know something else about them? People in Nova Scotia are good because there are about 244,000 people who volunteer here.
Why don't you host your own game show? You know so many facts. It's wonderful.
Well, if it were geography, I'd be fine. Anyhow, later on, we're going to be checking in with Mrs. Althams.
Yes, Mrs. Althams. She's in Nova Scotia as well.
No, she's not. She's in New York. And you know something else.
I know lots of things.
You know lots of things, but she is going to be looking for volunteers.
Oh, wonderful. It'll be great to see. I hope the weather's a little better in New York than it is here in this lovely town of Halifax, Nova Scotia.
You know something?
But it's a nice place, I must say. A nice set. We're in here. What is this place called?
Pond.
Pond Playhouse. What pond would that be now, Dixie?
I'm not sure. Geography is my forte, but I'm not sure about this.
Would it be famous Canadian beaver pond? Would it be
could be.
Frog pond? Would it be a duck pond? Would it be a money pond?
Stop! I don't want to go there. Anyhow.
Almost feels like home. I like it. I like the set. Whoever did the set for us should be commended. Let's have a round of applause for the people that have done
Oh my gosh.
And might I say, what a handsome studio audience we have here. We have people from all over, what's this place again?
Nova Scotia.
That's it.
Just great.
How about our trip in? What did you think about our trip in,
Well,
Dixie?
you know, the one thing about the trip in is I was kind of sad that I wasn't able to bring all my staff with us.
Here we go.
Oh, you know, those people have been so good to me, and this is my last show, and I wanted them to be here.
Well,
However,
I must say the 3 tractor trailers full of makeup in the back was a bit much, and people couldn't get a place to park.
oh my. Well, the
What do you think of that
hardest,
helicopter ride in?
it was deadly.
Oh,
It
I
was
must
deadly.
say, it's not
It
my
was
favorite
deadly.
thing being in a helicopter.
But you know what? What a view. What a place is Nova Scotia
Lots of
is.
water. I've seen the water.
Oh my
yep.
gosh. And you know how I like to find those little houses, fix them up, and then sell them?
You and Martha Stewart, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. Anyhow, we saw that lovely house in downtown Halifax.
What would the pilot gave us the name of that now? Or did I see it in the paper here?
No, that would be Province House. Province House.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh. I wonder if that's for sale.
Everything's for sale, honey. You know, they already made the down payment on healthcare and education. What are they going to sell next?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But you know, I don't know if it's for sale because I hear that the owner's a real ham.
Ah.
Squeege, honey. You're looking awful tired. Are you worn out, burning the candle at both ends?
Well, a little bit. But you know, honey, talk about burning the candle at both ends. I see your husband, Hank, the former retired WWF wrestler, Hank Heffer here, has made the headlines again.
Stop!
He's about to go attend the opening night of the new musical Come Fly With Me. It's in here.
I told you, Squeege, this is my last show. I didn't want to talk about my family. My husband, I love him. I couldn't forgive him as my husband, but I did forgive him as a father.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just reading what was in the paper. Say no more, I'll never bring it up again.
Move on.
Speaking of the paper, you know, I always like to see when we're touring around to go what's going on in the local community. It says here that the quest for the cup, and that wouldn't be the D cup, but some other cup they're doing here. The Oceanic and Moose are on a collision course. What would they mean by that? The Oceanic and the Moose.
Well, it's not geography, so I don't know.
I think it must have something to do with this global warming. I see the ocean is rising and the moose will go in and go the way of the codfish. Who knows? Who cares? Don't even ask me. And there's something here I was reading about the, the Ewick Hospital has announced cuts. The Ewick Hospital.
No. That would be IWK.
IWK spells Ewick, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It means something.
Well, what would it stand for?
I want Kool-Aid?
Yeah, so you do. And there's been a public gathering, I'm told. Here we saw it, a public gathering in Halifax last night talking about the use of pesticide sprays, and people are up in arms about pesticides and herbicides on their gardens. And I think a lot of these people in our audience, they look concerned, they look worried. And it says here, Dixie Lee, that it's if you are caught spraying pesticides in Halifax, you might be subject for a $100 fine, but if you happen to be wearing perfume as you spray those pesticides, they'll lock you up and throw away the key.
That would be horrible.
That's a deadly combination. Now, since it's your last show, sweetheart, I was looking ahead to your future, and I'm seeing your horoscope. Now, you're a Cancer, aren't you? Cancer?
So they say.
Not to this show, but just as a horoscope. Okay. It says here, your horoscope, looking ahead, be prepared for problems to arise when you least expect them today.
Oh.
Cancer, a jealous coworker or friend might be out to cause trouble.
Oh, no. And this is our last show together?
It's not an omen, it's just something I read. Okay. How about how's your kids making out?
Oh, thank
Children.
you. Thank you for asking. I didn't really want to talk about my family, but since you gave me the opportunity.
Here we go.
Children are the most amazing part of my life. I love children.
Yes.
You know I love children.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing how fast they grow, and it's amazing how many things we do as a family, even though I'm so busy. But anyhow, the other day we were praying as a family. And you know, kids do say the cutest things.
Yeah, I've heard this.
My little girl, sweetheart Quesadilla, was there, and she was staring into Toadie's eyes, her brother. And they were just looking at each other, and Toadie was saying his prayers. And then Quesadilla looked up at me and said, Mama, after Toadie has finished suing the tabloids, can I try too?
That's so cute. They're New Yorkers and they know it. That's lovely.
Oh.
All right, now Bellman, you've got some kind of weird contest or game for our very final show. What have you got for us today? I've had it up to here with your contest, by the way.
Is that the ABC?
I lost the game on the way up. They didn't let me take the helicopter. I had to come by boat.
Oh, okay. You know anything about this contest today?
I do. So bear with me. You are lousy at these games.
I hate these games.
I know, but this is your last show, and we're going to give it a try, and you're going to do well, and people are going to say, there is Squeege, and he is the guy that can do the game shows, right?
Fine. Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
this is how it goes. We are going to ask somebody from the studio audience
Fine.
for a letter in the alphabet.
A letter?
A letter. But what we're going to do is we're going to have them shout out letters, because we're going to make this really tough for you, because you can handle it. Like, for example, this is a show about volunteerism. So when we give a letter, let's say L, the answer might be volunteer with the Lung Association of Nova Scotia.
Lung Association, L.
Okay. Or if we said like M,
M.
it might be like Meals on Wheels volunteers.
Meals on Wheels, M.
You know, something along those lines. So
What about N?
We won't go there.
Nurses
I
Association.
don't want to go any further. I want there to be a surprise.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I need a volunteer from the studio. Oh, there she is in the yellow. Yes! Stand up. Hi, sweetie.
Let's hear it for a volunteer, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, sweetie. Where are you from?
Halifax.
Halifax? What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle. Who?
Michelle, my bell.
Michelle Karras.
Oh, good. Well, it's a pretty easy game, and don't make it too hard for poor old Squeege, because you know this is our last show together.
Here we go.
And so what I'd like you to do is just shout out any letter, and he's going to respond and give you something about volunteering, and then give another letter, but mix it up, because we don't want him to be, you know, thinking ahead. So, are you ready?
How much time have I got for this?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Ready?
Okay.
Start the clock.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, letter.
K, the Kingfishers Association of Halifax, who like to wash roads.
Oh,
Ovarian women who work overtime in their outhouses.
N.
Not for public viewing volunteers who like to wash the roads and tell dirty jokes at nighttime.
okay, I think we've had enough. You think there's enough?
Give me a few more. I'm just getting started here. I can do this. Roaring 20 support group who like to wear funny dresses and pretend they're Dixie Lee.
C.
Can we find another game before I vomit all over this table? Thank you very much. You've been wonderful.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Delman,
you.
I told you I hate these games. Will you ever stop with the games?
You just keep it up. You have to be sort of on him when I'm not here.
Now it's time to go to our phone lines. We have some callers, I'm told, and there's a bit of friendly competition with the callers. We match them up with our studio audience. Everybody wins prizes. We all set?
We like prizes. We like prizes.
Let's go to our first caller. We hit the line, and here we go. Who's on the line?
Hi, it's Linda from Musquodoboit Harbor.
Where's that again, sweetie?
Musquodoboit Harbor.
Musquodoboit Harbor. How would you spell that?
That's Musquodoboit.
I knew that one. How'd you spell harbor is what I'm talking about. How do you spell harbor? How do you spell that? T-H-A-T.
T-H-A-T.
Okay, there you go. You figured out the game already.
So, sweetie,
What'd you say the name of the place was again?
It's Musquodoboit Harbor. We're going to miss you, Dixie Lee.
oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to miss you, too.
Oh, thanks.
And I'm going to miss my
Musquodoboit.
daddy.
Your daddy?
My daddy watches the show every morning.
Oh, I see.
And he's in the audience every day. Well, in the TV audience. I'll miss him. Bye,
So
Daddy.
Musquodoboit, is that a place or a fly dope?
It's a place
It's a place.
in Nova Scotia on the eastern shore.
Eastern Shore. So that would be east of where we are now.
That's right.
And how many people live in Musquodoboit Harbor?
About 10,000, I guess.
Well, that's not so
Whoa.
small. That's pretty big.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And what sort of things would you do, Linda, as a volunteer, since that's the message of our show?
Well, as a volunteer, Squeegee, I like to do volunteer work at my hospital and for our senior citizens, and I also volunteer with a choir.
Oh, wow. You sing too?
I do.
I do as well.
I know, you're
I've
wonderful.
got a new CD.
Oh,
Yeah. But anyhow, not this show. How many hours would you volunteer in a year?
Oh, Dixie Lee, probably about 1,000 hours, maybe more in a year.
Wow.
Starts that up, and we talk about the $3 billion, or what is it, $2 billion?
$2
billion
billion.
it represents. So you've done your share on that, and
I can always do more.
what the heck? Why don't you pick a number, and we'll match it up with someone in our studio audience.
Okay,
Linda
how
from Middle
about
Muscadavit.
number 23?
23.
23.
Do we have a number 23 in the audience? There she is.
Hi. What's your name? What's your name, sweetie?
Sherry Miller.
Sherry, congratulations. You've won a trip to Muscadavit. Bernie's going to take care of you later.
That's a good first prize. Second prize is 2 trips to Muscadavit.
Now we're going to have caller number 2.
Caller number 2. Here, you're on the line with Squeamish and Dixie Lee. Hello, caller
Hi,
number 2.
I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm talking to you.
And who are we talking with?
I'm Loretta.
Hi, Loretta, sweetie. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. And where are you from?
Shad Bay.
Shad Bay. How'd they ever come up with that name?
A fish.
A fish. Well, that makes sense. We're in Nova Scotia. There's a fish. There's a bay. We put them together, we get Shad Bay.
Beautiful.
Right.
What sort of things go on in Shad Bay other than fish?
What goes on? Well, gardening.
Gardening. Is that time of the year? Have you got your garden in yet?
Oh, yes.
And what
You
sort
have
of
to
things
come and try some.
Well, I'd love to have the time, sweetheart, but we're on a busy schedule. What sort of things would you grow in your garden in Shad Bay?
Oh, tomatoes, beans,
The usual suspects.
exciting stuff.
Anything exotic?
Geraniums.
Geraniums.
Oh, not bad. So listen, sweetie, what do you do as a volunteer?
Well, I'm a Sunday school teacher, and I volunteer at my daughter's school.
Oh, you are so sweet.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Did you know this is my last show?
I do. We're going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you too.
What was your first clue? Okay.
So listen, sweetie, Loretta,
Yeah.
what do you get out of volunteering?
Well, I get to spend time with my children and give back to my community.
Lovely stuff.
Maybe
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, maybe I should try that sometime.
These people are the salt of the earth. They're good as gold, and it's time for you, what's your name, Loretta, to pick a number.
Thank you. I'll pick 15.
15. Do we have a 15 out there? Number 15. Stand up and give a wave.
But you know, I think, hi, sweetie. What's your name?
Phyllis.
Just your first name. I don't want to know your last name.
Phyllis.
Oh, Phyllis? Good. Well, thank you very much for coming. Are you going to miss me?
Yeah.
I'll miss you
Where
too.
are you going?
Well, we'll talk about that later. But listen, you're going to win a prize too, and you're welcome. Thanks, sweetie.
Isn't that special?
Oh,
So
my
we
gosh.
had Loretta from Shad Bay and Phyllis from Bay Shad, and away we go.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's time now. Yes, Bellman, yeah. We're going to go now to our first segment with Mrs. All Thumbs from the streets of Manhattan. Let's roll the tape now. Mrs. All Thumbs.
Hi there, Squeamish, Dixie Lee. I'm here in the most dangerous and fun city in the world. Now, New Yorkers are well known for their warmth and their hospitality and their generous goodwill, and I'm so sure that we are going to find a living, breathing example of this today. Now, excuse me, sir.
Up yours. Forget about it.
Okay, now, he wasn't the best example, but I'm sure that this young lady, excuse me, ma'am, could I have a moment of your time?
Lady, I don't have a minute for you.
Okay, well, she wasn't too friendly either, but I'm sure the next person that walks by will be somebody. Excuse me, sir, could I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
You see, finally, a typical New Yorker who is willing to lend a helping hand and volunteer his time for our show. I don't know if you know who I am. My name is Mrs. All Thumbs. I'm a small but clean reporter. Now, we were wondering, what are your thoughts on volunteerism?
Voyeurism? Isn't that the thing where you put a quarter in the slot for a peep show?
No, my friend, it's not exactly that. It's when you offer your services for free.
Oh, that's a first for me. Your place or mine?
Okay, well, there you have it. A fine example of goodwill and integrity right here in New York City. And we had a friend right behind us. That was kind of fun, too. Okay, back to you folks in Nova Scotia. Wave bye-bye, honey. There you go. See you later, Squeamish, Dixie.
not what I had in mind when we were doing a show on volunteers. That guy is not what we're looking for.
Don't get your knickers in a knot. Thank you very much, Mrs. All Thumbs. And what the heck? It's just a little bit of fun on the streets of New York. There's some volunteerism. There's some spirit alive on the streets. Well, we're just about to go to commercial break, Dixie Lee. But before we do, I just want to tell our folks in our audience and our folks at home we have some special guests about to come to our studio today. They are Rick Power, a volunteer extraordinaire, Andrew Tunard, who is a musician, and Jason Archabal, who's got a wonderful story to tell us about volunteerism or ventriloquism. I can't read my card. So we'll be back right after this break. Welcome back to the second part of our Almost Live with Squeamish and Dixie Lee. In today's show, our final show, with the two of us working together, we are doing a salute to volunteers. We're happy to be here at the Pond Playhouse in beautiful Halifax, province of Nova Scotia,
You got it.
country of Canada, North America, the world, the universe. We got it all covered here. At our show today about volunteers, I think it's time, Dixie Lee, that we get to some real talent
Yes,
on this show. We have
absolutely.
some real talent. Who do we have?
Well, our first guest is Rick Power from IBM Halifax. Will you please help us in welcoming Rick Power?
Hello there. Hey, Squeamish. Dixie Lee. So nice to see you.
Nice and loud.
Hi, Rick.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Excellent, thanks.
Good. You ever get to New York?
A herd of volunteers couldn't drag me to New York, Dixie Lee.
You never visited New York?
No, I'm happy here in Nova Scotia.
Is that
And are you a lifelong resident of this lovely metropolis of
No, I moved here from the Far East.
the Far East? Where would
Yes.
that be?
Newfoundland.
Where is Newfoundland?
Far East.
Okay, so like I know.
I thought you were the geography
I
specialist
know,
here.
I know, but
That's as good as it gets, Rick.
okay. So tell us, Rick, you're from IBM Halifax.
That's right.
And IBM's all around the world,
All around the world.
but Halifax has an IBM.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
50 of us.
I always wanted to know something. Of all my years, I've never quite figured out what it stands for, IBM.
Well, we used to say it stands for I've been moved.
I've been moved.
International Business Machine.
Ah, yes.
Very
yes.
good, very
So you have 50 employees, and I understand there's some implication with the volunteer movement, or your company was given an award by the province of Nova Scotia in the country
Yes.
of Canada, et cetera, et cetera.
In the country of Canada,
Yes.
we were given an award called the Building Healthier Futures Award
Whoa.
for corporations.
Sounds good. So, Rick, what did you have to do to get this award?
Well, the award is for companies that foster and encourage a spirit of volunteerism among the employees.
That's beautiful.
But specifically, what we try to do is go out and find opportunities to contribute more than the 50 folks we have by getting others involved in volunteerism.
That's a good plan.
Other people that are friends of people who work for IBM.
No other companies. We, for example, with the local hospital, designed a program called Adopt the Shop, and then we went out and recruited other companies to adopt the shop as well.
So what is this Adopt a Shop thing?
We work at the hospital in the various stores that they have and help them out in the evenings.
Okay.
So they have a consistent group of volunteers that come and staff the stores.
Oh, so what sort of things would you do?
I work the cash.
You work the cash?
Yeah.
You and Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've been told about volunteering that it's often the kind of situation where it's not so much what you give, but what you get. Is there a sense with your corporation that what you're giving is actually coming back to you in some way?
Absolutely. I think what most of us get, first of all, we go out and we volunteer as a group. So we get to know the other people in the office well and builds good morale. And it certainly helps our image in the community, I think. And of course, all of us get a sense that we're helping out and doing what we can for everyone else.
That is so great.
That's terrific. That is terrific.
Great, so great, so great.
Okay, Rick.
Okay.
Now's your big moment. You have a chance to be a big star on the first and ever Who Wants to Be a Volunteer? Are you ready?
No way.
Knowing that you have no lifelines.
I'm done.
Here we go with your first question. For all the marbles, the Pond Playhouse is looking for volunteers. You show up and A, offer to help paint the sets. B, wait for a quiet moment during a play, then stand up in your seat and yell, "Fire!" C, volunteer to recruit actors from Dartmouth to appear in the company's first all-nude musical comedy. Or D, change the sign in the backstage washroom to read, "Flush twice, it's a long way to Province House."
Oh, that's a tough one. No lifelines?
Well, we'll give you a lifeline. You can phone a friend if you have one.
Maybe I could
ask the audience.
for some help.
Why don't we poll the audience? A, is it offer to help paint the sets? Show by your applause.
I don't like that.
Is it B, wait for a quiet moment and you stand up in your seat and yell, "Fire"? They don't like that. C, volunteer to recruit actors from Dartmouth to appear in the company's first all-nude musical. All right, I like that one.
I like that one.
Or D, change the sign in the backstage washroom to read, "Flush twice, it's a long way to Province House."
Well, you know what they say. They say the audience is always right.
I'll have to go with D.
You are absolutely right, and you are officially a volunteer. Thank you very much.
Oh, my God.
Well, Rick, on behalf of Dixie Lee, I want to thank you for being on our first, last, and only ever live, almost, with Squeamish and Dixie Lee. It's been great to have you on here. Sorry for the slip of tongue, but you're doing a great fella, and you're doing a great job. That's it.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll be seeing you.
IBM Halifax.
He's been performing for half of his lifetime. He's only 13 years old. I hate him already. He's met lots of fun and interesting people, and it's a great treat to have this rising young musician star on our stage. Please welcome Andrew Tunard.
You are so cute.
Have a seat, have a seat. That was an extraordinary performance, Andrew. We thank you very much. Now, I read here that you say you've been playing for half your lifetime. I'm assuming you started when you were, what, 6 years old, 7?
6.
6. Now, is this something you just picked up the violin and said, I could do this, or?
Well, I took lessons for the whole time I've been playing, the 6 years.
But listen, Andrew, we've been having this debate the whole way from New York in the helicopter. Is that a fiddle or is that a violin?
It can be both. It depends on what I'm playing at the time, classical or folk.
Okay, so if you play classical music, it's called a?
Violin.
Did you guys know that? Aw, that's wonderful.
I'll give you a hint, that wasn't a geography question. So, Andrew, what's your preference? That was obviously a fiddle you were playing there, but do you enjoy the classical music as well?
I used to, but I don't play classical anymore.
Not at all? No.
Yeah.
Now, is this something you think you'd like to pursue in the future as a career?
Probably.
Yes. So you're working, you're playing every day? How much time in a day would you spend practicing?
Half an hour.
Is that it? Well, whoa. I must say. So yeah, I understand you've had the opportunity to play with to meet some very interesting people, fellow fiddlers. Who have you met in the business?
I've met Natalie McMaster and Richard Wood.
Wow.
And is there a musician or a person that you emulate, that you think, boy, when I grow up, I'd like to be like that person?
Probably Richard Wood.
Richard Wood.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've seen him. He was on our show last year.
He was wonderful. Wonderful.
He was quite extraordinary. He can play that fiddle. He certainly has got the technique. So I have a feeling he plays a little bit more than half an hour a day.
Huh.
You may have some. You may have to crank up your hours a little bit. All right. Are you ready for the big question? Are you ready for your chance to be a volunteer? All right, Andrew. Can I have my music, please? Ah, here we go. Andrew, you're 13 years old. You're a Boy Scout. And you see an elderly woman about to cross the road. Do you A, extend a hand and help her across? B, say, give me $5 and I'll stop the traffic for you? C, invite her to hop on your back for a great piggyback ride? Or D, say, don't worry, madam, this is Halifax and the traffic always stops?
A.
A, extend a hand and help her across.
Andrew, you are so sweet.
Here we go.
And you remind me so much of my own children. I miss them dearly. Anyway, I won't get into that. But Andrew, thank you so very much for being on our show. You are a sweetheart.
You're not only a terrific fiddler, but the way you answered that question, I know you're a fine young man and you're going to have a great future, not only as a musician, but as a person and whatever you choose to pursue in your life. And you are officially a volunteer. Welcome and thanks for being on the show. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for you.
That was Andrew Tunard. That was not easy for me to pronounce, but I've done my best, given that I'm in Nova Scotia and Halifax, and I'm figuring out the lingo here.
And you're doing okay. And you know what? This is our last show together.
It's our final show.
Our final show.
After close to 15 years, who's counting?
I will miss you.
That's right.
Okay.
Are we ready to go back to live to the streets of Manhattan? Are we there?
So. I think so.
Yes, we're ready, and now we're going to check in on Mrs. Allthumbs to see if she's had any better luck on the streets of Manhattan with her quest to find the perfect New York volunteer. Mrs. Allthumbs, are you there?
Squeamish, Dixie Lee, I found one, an honest-to-goodness volunteer right here in New York City. I told you I could do it. Now, his name is Travis Dow, and he's on his way for a shift at the New York Public Library. Travis, tell us what you do there.
I teach adults how to read and write.
Now, why did you choose to volunteer?
Well, I've been living here for a couple of years, and I just wanted to give something back to the community.
And tell all our people back home, what do you get out of volunteering?
The satisfaction of helping others.
There you go, the satisfaction of helping others. Now, thank you so much for all of your time, Travis. Back to you folks back in Nova Scotia. I told you I could do it. Wave goodbye, Travis.
Bye.
Okay, thank you very much. Mrs. Allthumbs, that's me. Watch my show.
Oh, she is quite a gal, isn't she?
Marvelous,
oh
marvelous.
My
She's
gosh.
all thumbs and she's all spirit to boot. Great
Oh
to
my
see she
gosh.
found a volunteer. Folks, we'll be right back after this important word from our sponsor. Welcome back to Almost Live. My name is Squeamish Dolphin, and this is Dixie Lee Heifer. Welcome back to our final bit of the show today, and our next guest was a volunteer who made a choice that led to an interesting career path. Please give us a warm Halifax welcome to Jason Archabal. Jason. Good to hear, Jason. Good to see you.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Why did a young man like you ever choose to volunteer in a hospital?
Well, I've always tried to do some kind of volunteer work throughout my life, and in my undergraduate studies at university, I was interested in pursuing a career in medicine. So I thought, what better way than to get some exposure in the hospital and see some aspects of patient care.
So what did you do as a volunteer?
I was involved in the patient feeding program.
Patient feeding?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
What sort of, I mean, you go in and you feed patients?
Yeah, patients with different illnesses or disabilities that allow them not to be able to feed themselves.
Marvelous. That's marvelous. This is something I never thought that volunteers did. I thought they went in there, passed out magazines and such.
It's amazing.
They feed people. This is great. Now, I understand after you finished your undergraduate degree, you chose perhaps another career path for a while. You got out of the chosen field of medicine and headed in another direction. What was that?
Yeah, I took a few years off of school and I played in a pop rock band.
A band?
Yeah.
Music?
Yes.
I sing too. Are you guys still doing your thing?
No, we haven't actually played together in about a year and a half.
Well, what was this band? Maybe we've heard of this band.
We're called Sandbox.
Sandbox. It's interesting. Yeah.
I think you have some fans in the audience. Oh my gosh.
Now, is there anything in your line of volunteer work that helped you to be a better performer, a better musician, perhaps encountering people on a one-on-one basis, helping them out, that gave you a bit more nerve to be a stage performer? Or is that too much of a goofy question to even consider?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's any connection between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing right now? What have you got going?
Right now I'm back in school actually, studying medicine at Dalhousie University.
Whoa, good for you. So,
I'll bet there's a connection between your volunteer work at the hospital then and your studies now.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the main thing that it gave me was just some polishing up my communication skills. Because, you know, being a doctor, I'm going to be working with patients quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think this is a good thing for people to do if they want to pursue medicine? Like volunteering in a hospital, is it a good thing?
Definitely, I think so. You know, it just gives you that initial exposure to the hospital and patient care.
Right, right. Do you think you're more at ease with patients now because you've spent some time before as a volunteer helping them?
Sure.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Is it hard to help somebody with their meals?
No, it's not that difficult, and actually the experience in itself is quite rewarding because, you know, you get to spend a lot of time. I don't think people really realize, but when patients are in hospitals, inpatients, there's a lot of time there when there's not family or anyone around to talk to, and I think having someone there at mealtime and just to spend, you know, a few minutes with is quite rewarding for myself and for the patient.
So there's more in it than just the food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good. What a guy! What a guy!
He's great.
He's great. Oh, what a guy! Now, I just need to ask you, when you're walking around the halls at the hospital, where are you now?
Actually, right now I'm doing a placement in Antigonish.
What?
It's a small community in Nova Scotia.
Where is it from here?
I bet you it's by Musquedobbin Harbor.
Actually, the other end of the province.
The other
end of the province. So you had to travel quite a distance to get here today.
Yeah.
Gee, that's awfully good of you. So tell me, what sort of stuff are you doing and you're studying now?
Right now I'm doing family medicine.
Family medicine.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm told that years ago, doctors, they were very skilled clinicians. They knew the science, they knew the medicine, but they were sometimes lacking in, shall we say, the empathetic ways, the the helping, the bedside manner is the word I'm looking for. Is this, again, with your volunteer aspect, is this something that you think with the new generation of doctors is being a muscle that's being developed a little further?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, especially at Dalhousie now, they are stressing, communicating with patients and being empathetic, things like that. I think, at a time it was a forgotten aspect of medicine, but I think it's starting to resurface.
Okay. Jason, this is your moment to shine.
Oh, my
Here we go with our
gosh.
last contestant for all the marbles on Who Wants to Be a Volunteer. Here we go. I love this sound. Jason, a friend has convinced you that volunteering at the local hospital would be a worthwhile experience. It's your first day on the job. Do you A, show up on time and learn the ropes? B, put on a white lab coat and offer to perform open heart surgery at discount rates? C, while working as a candy striper, offer a cigarette to a man in an oxygen tent? Or D, go into the lab and have fun mixing up the urine samples? There we have it. So you have 3 lifelines. You probably don't need it. You learn the ropes. You put on a coat and perform open heart surgery for discount rates. Pass out cigarettes to the man in the oxygen tent. Go into that lab and have fun mixing up the urine samples.
Probably go with A.
Probably go with A. Audience, what do you think?
What a guy. What a guy.
Folks, what can I say? It's been a remarkable run on Who Wants to Be a Volunteer. Not only have we had 3 contestants, we've had 3 of the biggest winners in the history of the show. 3 marvelous people who have shared their experiences and are officially the ultimate volunteers. What can I say? Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful guest.
Thank you, Jason. Come on.
He's cute. He's cute.
What a guy.
I have to admit.
Can you imagine him in the halls at the hospital? ER, I'm coming to get you. Woo! Anyhow, I am so impressed with all the people that we met today. And if you notice, a lot of men are volunteering now. Not only women, but men as well.
That's something all 3 of our guests had today. They were all guys. Isn't that something?
And everybody out there has something to give. Every one of you can do something. All you have to do is get up off the couch and do it.
After you've watched our show, of course.
Oh, of course, of course. But remember, this is our last show together.
It's our last show together, yes.
Do you know, volunteers help build that sense of community. They create that warm feeling. They give that extra help where needed.
Mm-hmm.
We need volunteers.
Mm-hmm, we
They're
do.
so important.
They truly are.
And they love to give, just like me.
Yes, you love to give, I'm told, too. Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Squeege, you know, sweetie, I'm going to miss you. I really am. This is our last minutes together.
Oh, boy.
Squeege, we will never be on television again together. Let me give you another hint. When are you finally going to tell the world out there, that you think so much of me?
Is that your final question?
That's all.